Producercrate, boy. Welcome to episode 7 of the Producercrate podcast. Today we're talking to Snoozegod. Snoozegod is a DJ, producer, and songwriter who got his start working with Blackbear, Mike Posner, and more. Since then, he's been building up a ton of artists, helping out a lot of producers, and doing so much more for the community. This episode is filled with gems, and we talked about a lot of real industry shit, so I highly recommend that you stick around until the end. Let's get straight into it. What's up, man? Fucking good to finally be able to talk to you, though. It's been a long time of talking on Instagram and stuff like that before we ever actually connected on the phone.
Oh God, bro. Internet kids to the heart.
Most definitely. Have we ever talked like on the phone or like a video call or anything like that before? I don't think so, right?
Maybe like a FaceTime audio, but yeah, not like a fucking video call or nothing.
Most definitely.
Am I in the shadows? Like, am I like an internet ninja? Like, I'm just like off the grid. Be on the gram.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I guess people don't really see a lot of like footage of you actually doing stuff. It's always like just dropping music, behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Or like when you're DJing and stuff.
Yeah, that's it, man. Well, I mean, bro, it's not like I'm trying to be mysterious, but it's like if we're friends, you know, but if not, then it's like I wonder, you know. I'm not like trying to prove I'm not Beethoven. I'm not, you know, I mean Jimi Hendrix on a guitar. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not doing nothing miraculous. I know a couple strings, couple chords, you know. It's like Jamie Foxx, like he makes music in like the C chord, and he don't have to sing higher than that. You know what I mean? So it's like I do what I can do, and I just stay in that, you know.
For sure. What was like the thing that first got you into music when you first started?
Bro, honestly, bro, I used to do the music in church, but like we ain't have no choir, so my dad had like just a sound system and CDs, you feel me? So I used to just like literally have to play the music in the back of the church. So, you know what I mean? That's basically me DJing as a 5-year-old, bro, no cap. Like 5, 6 years old, bro. I'm literally taking a CD out, putting it in, hitting, you know what I mean, going to track 3. You know
Yeah, that's hard. That's what's up. I feel like there's a lot of musicians that started in church. Like I didn't even realize it for the longest time, but like I used to take a couple piano lessons like way back in the day. And that was the first thing I ever did too. I was playing like the random church songs and shit that my mom would take me to.
Easy. You know, they're easy to play. The drums aren't that crazy. You know, it's like
most definitely.
You know, I played the bongos, stuff like that. You feel me? So it's like always around it. I was in band, so you know what I mean. Like it's always been around. And then like maybe like my freshman year, like my dad had a camera, and then I just started filming everything in high school. Like just walk around vlogging basically in high school and shit. After that, like that's what kind of was my niche, was the camera thing. So I just like really didn't do anything musically. Like my homie rapped, but I basically just did promo for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, I just walked around and filmed football games, basketball. You know, so that led me to like into the music thing. Then I went to the Art Institute in Pittsburgh, and then from there I met Travis Mills, and I shot like a weekend for him in Pittsburgh. And then, you know what I mean? He was like, "You want to come to LA?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure." Like, I'm
most definitely.
You know what I mean? That was my first week. I'm like, I've never been there. I'm like 19. I'm like, yeah, I'm pulling up. So went to LA. And but that was because of the camera, though. You feel me? Not like I was like, "Yo, I'm a producer. Can I?" You know, it was like I had a camera. Yeah, so like that's like how how it started, though, you know.
That's what's up. And then that kind of led to you getting into sessions and stuff, and you did more music from there.
Yeah, like that show, it was like an end of the world show, you know, when they said the world was ending back in the day.
So yeah.
World show, and that's when like Blackbear was opening for him. So I met Bear like outside, you know what I mean, while everyone's just like backstage type thing, you know. And then that was like my first interaction with him. And then still I was just like with Mills, though, you know what I mean? Just you know what I mean, doing social media stuff and, you know what I mean, like not really writing, but like just pitching ideas or like, you know what I mean, this would sound cool or, you know what I mean. Um, and started touring because of the camera though. Like I toured with them a little bit, doing vlogs and all that. So there wasn't really no music thing, and you know what I mean. It wasn't really about. Cause I wanted to do like like the day to day whiz stuff. Like that's what I was inspiring me, you know, like that shit. So I was just like, bruh, that's what I want to do. So like that's kind of how like the journey started and going to LA.
That's what's up. I didn't know you were into the camera stuff. You still fuck with that or no?
Bro, I got to get a new camera. My camera got stolen at Lollapalooza, bro.
Oh, damn, like this year?
Nah, like 2 years ago. So like
Damn.
yeah, bro. Literally stolen camera, bro. Sickening. Like one of the sick, cause my shit was like 7,000, bro. Like I had a rig. You feel me? You know how the
Oh
camera
yeah.
got one.
Oh
So
yeah,
like,
the video cameras get mad expensive, bro.
bro, there's no bounce back from it really. I just gotta wait, get some bread, and then get another one. I'll probably get like a Sony though, but like, yeah, bro, camera just stolen, bro. One of the worst days of my life.
Oh, I couldn't imagine, bro. I don't have my shit insured or anything like that, so it'd be
Me
the
either.
same
That's what I
thing
was
if that
saying,
happened to me. Yeah, because it always feels like, oh, I don't want to have to pay an extra 20, $30 a month just to, have
Mhm.
my shit
You
covered.
already
Because
bought it. Yeah,
then it's like if you have it for years, it's like by the time, it finally comes to, needing it, it's like you already paid for a whole second camera anyway. So it's like it's a
just
fucked up
appreciate.
system, man.
Yeah, I saw I got mine wasn't. Then, bro, I had like a bunch of joints rolled in there. So, bro, they got a bunch of weed
Damn.
and they got a camera. Like it was
That's
a good,
crazy. That was the
bro.
biggest
It was
come up of all time for them,
bro, probably like 10K lick, man. They
bro.
probably got off, bro. It was sickening. And then, but I mean, I still do. You know what I mean? I got like film cameras and stuff, you know, so I still shoot. But you know what I mean? It's not like I got a big rig anymore. But I still want
Yeah, I
to do it.
got you.
It's
What
coming soon.
got you into DJing for like shows and stuff? Because I know you talked about how you used to like kind of get into that before you were ever into music. But what did you start like when you actually got into music? Was it like more songwriting and stuff, and then you went into DJing, or was it like more DJing right off the bat?
DJ off the bat, bro. Like I was DJing like our high school after parties. Like people would like go to prom, but then we had this like TNC building, like that's what it was called, and they're like, "Yo, Flip DJing." Like that's my name in my hometown. That's what they call me. And they're like, "Yo, he DJing after prom." You know what I mean? They didn't even care about prom. They knew the DJ was whack. They're like, "Yo, the after parties." You know what I mean? So I was DJing after parties at like 14, bro. Every single one, like
That's
on
hard.
a like a HP Pavilion, you know what I mean? Barely any gigabytes on that thing. You know,
Yeah,
music. You know what I mean? I was DJing all the parties though. So
that's
like
what's
that's how
up.
I got into the DJing thing, and I never really stopped. You know what I mean? Like I went to like Santa Barbara for like a month and was DJing house parties. Like my cousin had a house out there and some homies, and I was just DJing house parties every weekend. You know what I mean? We would chill Monday to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, house parties, bangers, floor almost breaking type house parties, you know? So it's like I never really stopped. So I just, you know, what I mean, I still DJ now. I do Breakaway Festival, um, and then I DJ. I open for Dylan Francis in Austin. Uh, you know, what I mean, just still in the mix. Just still, you know, what I mean, still doing it.
Most definitely. Is that a bigger focus for you than like making music right now, or like what's a bigger priority for you at the
Yeah, I
moment?
mean, bro. I just want to be on like the Diplo vibe. Like I got my records out, and then I can go DJ them. You know, like Metro
Yeah.
does. DJ Mustard does it. You feel me? DJ Khaled does it. It's like, bro, people are already doing it, so it's like that's what I want to do. You know?
Yeah, I feel like that's a whole different level as a producer too. Because one thing that I really notice about the producer community, especially like where I'm really involved, is like so many producers are like very surface level focused when it comes to the music. Like
Yeah,
most producers that I
they were
talk
about
to,
streaming.
like, yeah, they don't know anything about like the actual writing process. They don't know about like anything really beyond just making a beat. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like you got all these people that are arguing like, oh, should you use samples in your beats? Oh,
Yeah,
should you make these type of beats, or are they washed out? It's like, bro, who cares? Like, learn how to like actually make a record. That's what I'm really trying to push onto a lot of these people right now.
yeah.
Yeah, you got anything to say about like the beat making process versus like making an actual record?
Bro, I mean, bro, a beat could be a guitar loop that someone goes crazy on. Like, I'm not worried about drums unless an artist want drums on something. You know what I mean? Like some things need to be stripped down. So it's like you adding all the extras and this and that. Summer Walker got a perfect song, Session 32. It's her on a guitar and just lyrics, and it hits. You don't need much. So it's like sometimes that's like an ego thing where like, I got the best drums. You can have the best drums. Maybe you need to put drums on something that someone needs drums on. Maybe you don't have to make the full beat. That's why you collab with people. You know what I mean? Like when I do collabs and stuff, I'll like send somebody either a stripped down version or just like vocals, see what they do with it. You know what I mean? Adjust it, do what you know what I mean, what I want to do. But it's like I'm not gonna send you a full beat and then you'll hop on this. It's like, bro, this might not be a
Yeah,
vibe. So it's like people try to force that on them, like, oh well, I sent them 50 beats. Okay. 3 were good, maybe. You know what I mean? It's like you're worried about like I can make a bunch of beats. It's like, bro, you're not doing nothing with the beats. You know, like one beat could change your life.
most
You know
definitely.
what I mean? Like it ain't like Mustard wasn't lit before, but one beat done changed his life for the rest of history because he's on one of the greatest diss songs of all time. No one was looking for Mustard, but he didn't need to be looked for. It's just like, yo, he had that sound that someone needed at that moment. That beat could have been 5 years old. No one knows, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like it's tricky. So it's like I'm more worried about like connecting with people and like if we can vibe and make something that will fit you or help change your life, you know?
Definitely. What advice would you have for a producer that's kind of at that point right now where they're very, just focused on the beats themselves, but wants to step into the space of like actually making songs and like working directly with artists and stuff?
Um, I would say either, I mean, make an alias, put them out. If you're gonna, you have to put it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in some way, shape, or form, get on Fiverr and pay for artists to sing over it. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's just outlets where you can't really make an excuse of like why your music ain't out. Like you have to put it out. Like, bro, I done put out a couple songs that I thought were whack, and people like them, and I'm like, y'all like this? You know what I mean? But I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
that's all. I can't control what someone's ears feel or. So it's like, it's tricky. But it's not that tricky, but it's like, bro, I would just get it out.
most
Like,
definitely. I
I don't
feel like
know.
working with artists directly too is such a big thing that people overlook. Is
Yeah.
like just getting in the studio with people and like trying to actually be a part of the song. Like, how are you feeling? Like, what's going into this record? If you
Yeah.
watch any Benny Blanco video about like him making a song with somebody, it's almost more of a therapy session than it is like actual like, okay, let's,
Mhm.
use this piano, let's use these drums. Like it's just, see what the vibes are and really get on like that philosophical shit that makes like I feel like that's what really makes music hit anymore.
Yeah. Like, I'll say like, with me and Bear, like, the night we made I Miss the Old You, he wasn't even smoking weed for real. You feel me? Bro hit the bong like once or twice, and then that song was made. You know what I mean? But it ain't like he's a smoker. He's not smoking. Like he wasn't. Like I lived with him. Like, we lived together, so it wasn't like he was a smoker. You feel me? I smoked, but like that night, he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get high." You feel me? Smoked, and then that happened. But it's like organic how it was. It wasn't like he was. It wasn't. There's no weed references on the song, so it's not like it's a get high song. It wasn't made like that. It was just like that was the mood that night. Like fuck it, hit the bong, bro. You know what I mean? Then now you got I Miss the Old You. So it's like it's gotta be like you said, a therapy session. You know what I mean? It's like I'd rather, bro. I'll come in there with no beats, no nothing. I'm like, what do you even want to do? You know what I mean? I'd rather want to learn who someone is, because then we can go from there. I can't be like just playing beats, going through 100 beats.
Yeah, right.
Of course, you're gonna tell me some are good. Of course, some of them are probably gonna be good or not. But I got to know who you are. We got a story to tell. There's, you know what I mean? It's a lot going into it.
For sure. Yeah, it's a lot different than just like somebody trying to make a couple rap records or whatever. It's like people could punch in and do that shit all day, but when you get like more into the pop space and the R&B and like anything like that, it's always, you gotta put a lot more work into it. Like that's where like the real songs are coming from that are timeless.
Yeah, like me and my boy Khalil, like we had like a crazy 24 hours. Like we like did some clubbing the night before, then woke up early, hit the studio, made a song, then went and seen the weekend, and then in San Francisco slid back to Sacramento all in one day. You know what I mean? But it was like
Yeah,
it wasn't like, nah, bro, let's get in the stew. He was just playing some beats, found one, boom, hopped on and wrote the song. You know what I mean? It was just like it wasn't like set up. It wasn't like, nah, we got to get in the studio in the morning.
yeah,
No,
some real passion shit.
yeah, we going to see the weekend tonight. Hit the studio before that. You know what I mean? And then we head out. So it's like it's just or it's got to be real and organic. It wasn't like I pulled up like we need to be in the studio, bro. It wasn't like that. You know, we just
Yeah,
supposed to
for
go.
sure.
You know,
Yeah, your records with him are crazy, bro. I was just listening
yeah.
to some like the past few days. He's
Word, thank
he's
you, bro.
really getting good, man.
Yeah, he's in his bag, man. Bro's always had it though. You know what I mean? He was signed to Bieber. Like Bieber signed him.
Oh, I
You know?
didn't know that. That's what's up.
Yeah, like 2016. Like Bieber signed him. Like he's got songs with Bieber. He's got like Playtime, but none of them are on streaming platforms or on YouTube. But like he got
Hmm.
caught in that era, SoundCloud only, and there wasn't
Yeah,
uploading the Spotify. Like, bro, when I was opening for Bear with Surf Club, me and Rello, we had no songs out. We only had SoundCloud songs. Like we were out there off of SoundCloud, not even Apple and Spotify. It didn't exist. Like it wasn't a thing. Like I was worried about SoundCloud every day. I'm like, yo, my SoundCloud popping. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. There was a whole time where people were doing that, but it changes so fast. You gotta be able
Yeah.
to adapt to it for sure.
Yeah, I'm not a TikToker. I just don't get it. Like I be on the app, but I just don't know what to do on it. And like the gram, I'm just kind of chill, so it's like whatever. But it's like I can see how you do it, but you have to be dedicated.
For
You
sure.
know, like you're not gonna take. It's not gonna happen overnight. We need about 90 plus posts from you before it even works. You know,
Yeah,
like it's
definitely.
one
And
in the
you got to
morning.
be hella consistent. You got to make sure you're posting the right times of the day. You're not using any words that the platforms don't like. Like you can't say
Yeah.
DMs, you can't say link, you can't say all these random things. And people just won't be getting views and they don't know why. It'd be like for something stupid like that. So it's definitely a complicated game, but at the same point, like especially with producers, like not everybody has to get into it.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, no,
I,
I don't feel like I need to do that. Like that's not my I'm not a content creator as well. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like, hey, put the camera on me, let me do that. I'm behind the scenes. Like I'm cool with that. Like I never needed no fame. I didn't need nothing in the extra. I'm chilling,
most
you know?
definitely. But
Cuz it works.
you're also doing a lot of things behind the scenes that are getting you the same connections that that
Yeah.
kind of thing would, if you were doing it. So I know a lot of people are gonna, hear that they don't have to be on TikTok. They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
bet so I could just make
Yeah,
some beats,
yeah,
send them out and I'm good.
yeah.
I'm straight, bro."
It don't
No,
work like that either though. Like I'm saying, yeah, I'm in like a weird position where it works for me. I don't have to do the extras to for people to be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I got enough like history that I built where people already they know who I am, so it's like not questionable, you know?
most definitely. What's your favorite project that you've been working on recently with Khalil? Is it like some unreleased or is it something that like came out recently or
Yeah, I mean, honestly, everything really. Like I remember the first song I did with him was like No Surprise. It was just like a guitar loop. He killed that, and then kind of we just built, you know what I mean, like just building up that R&B, his own sound, you know what I mean, like that's my bro, like, and then we did Chillin' Unfazed, and we dropped it in like February, and it didn't get playlisted, didn't get anything, and then like I had another version of it, and I put it out again, and then it got like New Music Friday, and then Bieber posted it, and then like that was crazy because it was like that like he was hitting them like, bro, this song is wild. You know what I
That's
mean? It's
hard.
like seeing the text from Bieber. I'm like, dang, not Bieber, but it's like something I worked on. Bieber posted it. You feel me? Like, it's like, bro knows the song's hard, so it's like, it's like good to like build just something where it's like someone of that status is like, yo, this song's hard. I don't need him to text me. I don't need you to tag me. Just like, yo, I made his page. I'm cool. Like, I didn't
For
ask for
sure.
that. You know.
Yeah. No, that's dope. Are you helping like with him, like as far as like the marketing and stuff goes beyond like posting the music, or are you not as involved with that with him?
Nah, I mean, like we shoot ideas back and forth to each other, but I mean, like for our stuff for sure, his solo stuff not as much, but me and his stuff, yeah, I usually do like the all the like the art, like cover arts or pick the pictures or whatever. You know what I mean? That's usually my direction and the titles and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Or like I'll find like a model or whatever for a cover art, you know what I mean? Like for sure. Like and I was been doing that for cause I did it for Surf Club. You feel me? Like I was putting girls on cover arts for so long. Like that was my OG thing. Like I had beef with the girl because I took her off a cover art and put someone else on. You know what I mean? Like I was literally like
Yeah,
that was my thing. Always putting like a baddie on a cover. You feel me? But it's like yeah, I usually like do the direction. You know what I mean? So
that's
yeah,
what's up. Have you been working like on the marketing side of things with any of your artists as well? Like on some like back end marketing stuff?
I mean, bro, for sure. I mean, like, there's this girl from Japan, but I think New Zealand as well. Both of them probably, but her name's Sarah Hemi. I did like a bunch of like back end stuff for her, and like help produce and like direction with stuff. You feel me? Like Shannon Blake, like the internet's favorite.
Yeah.
Like yeah, bro, like Shannon, like she blocked me, whatever. But you know what I mean? It's like I've done so much, you have to block me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like because like you don't want to be exposed. So it's like you didn't come up with everything. Yeah, you knew a little bit what to do, but you didn't have enough to take you there. You know what I mean? Where she is now. It's like I was involved in that. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
so it's
for
like
sure.
her for sure. Like also, it's like, bro, even giving someone the confidence to put something out is enough.
Most
You don't have
definitely.
nothing. Like this person, like, oh, this sucks. This is nah. Someone else is like, nah, this is the one. And you know what I mean. So it's like, what I mean. It's like I got receipts and like, but I'm not that person to hop online, post screenshots and text message. I don't care. You know what I mean. It's
Most
like, yo,
definitely.
if I see you or I get on a bigger platform, I could just talk more shit because you're weird. You know what I mean? It's like.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like I can pull up receipts then, be like, oh yeah, look, let me make it to the Breakfast Club. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? There's some real
Check this out.
feel me, so
For sure.
it's like whatever. But yeah, I mean, I did mansions back in the day. Like I ran the Instagram and the Twitter, um, for like Island Records. It was getting stuff going viral and trending on Twitter. Like, bro, so many trends. Like the Grammy night we were trending. You know what I mean? Like just all the time, bro. The page barely had followers, but was going up. Like it didn't have 100K
Yeah,
followers, but the engagement was so big, we could trend.
that's
So
what matters for sure.
yeah.
That's
So
cool. The reason that I'm asking you about that is because a lot of your records stream really well, and
hmm
it's cool to see you doing that without like TikTok and Instagram and stuff too, because
zero. I have no marketing.
yeah,
Zero.
because I mean it seems like on a surface level that that's like the one way for artists like guaranteed to be able to market themselves, but
Yeah.
it's definitely coming a time where artists really need to focus on some of the back end stuff again, because I feel like 2015 and previous, well actually no, later than that, like 2018, 2019 and previous, it's like not a
Yeah.
lot of like short form content. Like a lot of
Yeah.
this stuff is paid marketing. You got your ads and stuff that's running music up. But
Mhm.
then once COVID hit and once short form content really took off, then it was raps. Like that's all artists
Yeah.
have been using. and it's to the point where, artists get signed to labels and stuff, and they're like, here's a content manager. This is the main thing that we're gonna do for you, is just make sure you know how to post your TikToks, and like, there you go, that's your marketing plan. But
Literally.
but now it's like with TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, it's like the secrets on how to get good at that are out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, literally.
everybody knows, like, post within these times, post with
Yeah,
these topics, use these hashtags. So it's like if everybody's on that wave now, it's like,
yeah.
it's slowly taking a shift to go back towards the era of like paid marketing and like
Hmm.
campaigns and shit like that. So
Yeah, no, you're not lying because it's like, bro, I can go hop in my car and play my music. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, or have my friends get in here, y'all. I'm gonna play a song y'all have never heard, bro. I don't want to. I'm not trying to be like everyone. Like, I know that's what they want to see, but it's like, bro, I like for me, I'm not in it for that. Like, I'm not gonna do that to sell my music. Because it's like, bro, you have to keep doing it once you do it. They're gonna keep
yeah,
forcing like, okay, this is all we want from you. You know what I mean? Like, I got the Chiefs thing. So I'm in the NFL. I'm over here doing festivals. I'm songwriter. I could do the video thing. I'm going to Lollapalooza. I'm in the clout world a little bit. I'm DJing. I'm all over the place. Like, I'm trying to be like the WWE, like where you could go here, you can go. You know what I mean? I want to be like The
so
Rock. I want to be acting. I want to health. You know what I mean? I want to be like well rounded, not just like, oh, he makes music. You go to my page, you don't know if I'm dropping, DJing, doing it doesn't. You don't know memes. You don't know what's coming. You feel me? It could be
so
chill, or it could be like, damn, he raging. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, yeah, I try to like keep a balance of just or like reality. I know people are like, oh, you don't know the real me online. I try to keep it just real because I want to be a real person. I'm not gonna ignore people. I'm not blowing people off. I'm not trying to be fake. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want beef. I don't want to argue with people. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm chilling. Like, I'm blessed. Like, I was able to do a lot of wild stuff in the last 7 years type shit, you know?
for sure,
And
yeah. You got the quote unquote mysterious internet personality, but at the same point, like, I feel
yeah,
like it's not hard to like actually pick up on your personality from it. Like, people can still feel like relatable and shit. Even though you're not sitting there making a TikTok saying, "Hey guys, what's up?" Like, people still kind of get like a sense of your personality and shit.
yeah.
Just in the way you post and like
And
all
people
that.
want to hear more stories and stuff. You feel me? Like, bro,
Yeah,
I literally I did like a podcast 4 years ago when COVID happened. Then I did the one with my boys from my hometown like 2 months ago. And then you're like my third one, bro. Like, I don't even be doing online interviews or podcasts. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be like some super mysterious person, but I'm chilling. Like, if you see me in real life, we could talk all day if you want. You know what I mean? Like, we could shop it, we can hang out. Like, I'm not weird. Like, I be telling people come to Ohio. Like, I be here in the summer. Like, come to Ohio. If someone pull up to Ohio, I'm about to show you a good time. I'm plugged here. Like, you know what I mean? This is where I'm from. Like, my hometown's small as hell, bro. It's like 17,000 people. Like, I'm getting free food, you know what I mean? I'm just love wherever I go. I can tickets, whatever. Like, ain't like I gotta show off in my hometown. People show me love. I don't gotta buy drinks. I don't got, people just show love. Like, they're like, oh my God, you're here, you know? So it's
most
like,
definitely.
I just try to stay as real as possible. You know.
For sure. Yeah, stories are everything right now. That's the one really, really consistent thing that a lot of people are gonna pick up on too, is like
Yeah.
throughout all the social media stuff, throughout like basically any marketing campaign whatsoever. Like, if there's no story, like, people really don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like and this is the thing with my music is like people like my music. Of course, I don't. If they do, they don't. I don't really care. But like, I kind of don't really promote it, but then I'll just come out with like a fire album artwork, and then people are engaged again. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I got an album, and it's like it might be like some beautiful ass girl. Then like, oh shit, what's he doing? Oh, he got an album. Click, you feel me? So it's like it's tricky, It's like I try to also still like let people know I'm still doing it. Like, it's not over.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
that creative direction, the visuals and stuff are really important.
bro, I be searching the web, bro. I'm finding dimes, like I'm finding in the rough, like and it's like it's not like I'm taking advantage of them because, bro, I be giving like the cover art girls like 10% of the song, bro, just because it's part of the art. Like I respect, like they don't like none of them ever really charged me like, oh well, send me this for, but I'll be like, yo, I'll credit you, like make an account, you'll get some royalties from it. They're all cool with it. It's not like I'm using them or I'm stealing pictures. Like I talk to these girls on the covers. It's not even like I'm stealing the picture and I don't know her. It's like no, I'll
Yeah,
like give them a rollout, like yo, this is when it's coming out. You'll get an email, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm including them because it's important.
most definitely. That's cool. A lot of people aren't down to like just give up percents and stuff like that. And one thing that I've noticed throughout my time in the music industry is the artists that end up being way more successful are all the ones that aren't afraid to break bread and
Mm-hmm.
include other people. And like, yes, sometimes you can get taken advantage of, for that kind of stuff, but like at the same time, it sets you up so much better than the opposite for longevity. Because it's
Yeah,
like ain't nobody want to work with an artist that's stingy about 2%, you
bro.
know?
A gave somebody a percent because he walked in with a pair of shoes on, and then he put that like shoe in the song. Like you know what I mean? He got percentage
Most
just because
definitely.
his shoes. Oh yeah, we about to rap about them shoes just because of the shoe. So it's like, bro, if you're part of the song, yeah, I'll give you 5, 10%. I done gave some girls 15, 20. If it's an album, you know what I mean? Just because it's like a little bit bigger and it's like I'm posting it on my page, not just like a story. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm including them in the art. Like one of the girls might make $1 million just because she, you know what I mean, was on the cover or some shit. I don't know. Like, I don't know how the universe works, but it's like, you know what I mean? You just saying yes to a random stranger and you don't know, your life can change, you know?
For sure. 100%. That's dope. What projects do you have coming up that you're excited about?
Um, I have this song here. Hold on. Let me let me see when it comes out. I gotta make sure I got my dates right, man.
Oh yeah, I'll be mixing up my dates all the time. I swear I
Okay,
got like 100 dates to remember at all times.
I believe it, bro. Um, I got the song "Murder" coming out August 9th with this girl named Nala. I'm hype on that song, and then our song that I'm dropping before Breakaway. That drops like I DJ this Saturday at Breakaway, and then it comes out Friday. So
Oh
our
hell
song, you
yeah.
feel me? We trending on Audius. It's not
Hey,
even out. You feel me,
about to run up 12 billion streams on this shit.
bro? I'm praying, man. I'm praying. I'm, bro. Also, it's like so like even how we made that song, right? We take like a sample, like Ellie's voice, but it's this could change. This song could literally change our lives. We don't know. It's not out. But you know
Most
what I mean?
definitely.
It's like we already got signs that it's good. It's number one on some app that no one even really knows about. You know what I mean? It's not out. It's not like you know what I mean? It's not like I forced streams or nothing on the song. You know what I mean? It went number one. I don't know why. That shit was at 30. Like, you know what I mean? It's
For
not like I'm
sure.
paying for spots and I'm like, yo, help us out, help. You know what I mean? Like I was just watching it and I seen it at like 5K. Then like the next notification was like trending number one, and I'm like, damn, how we get to number one? You know what I mean? Like I knew like electronic maybe we would, but like the all genres, I'm like, okay. I was like, I knew this song had something. It just needed to maybe be shorter. You feel
For
me?
sure.
Like it, I knew there because like bro, it's like I do go to those festivals, bro. If it's 10:30 at night, that shit is rocking though, bro. If Cascade or like you know what I mean Dead Mouse plays it, people be shazamming. You know what I mean? If like a
For
big
sure.
DJ got a hold of that, they'd be shazamming like, "Yo, what's the name of this song?" He played something live in it. That's all like certain DJs need is a remix. No, it's you're out of here. You know, and that's one of them songs where it's festival vibes. Ellie is literally controlling festivals. Like her voice is over all the The headliners are playing Ellie, you
Yeah.
know.
She's
So
going crazy, man.
yeah,
I
she's
heard
on, bro.
I heard some of the tracks that aren't out yet. Tabari showed us some of this stuff while we were at the retreat. Oh my God,
Her bag is crazy.
bruh. Yeah,
Her
nah,
bag is
she's going dumb for sure. Hell yeah. Um, yeah. When did you start working with Ellie? Like
Bro, I
when did
never
you get
really
connected?
did. But like Tabari was managing her back in the day with Bear. And like, you know what I mean? She was just in the mix because he was managing her and with my boy Jay Hill. And like, you know what I mean? Just all because of the same circle. But I never really got to like do like a session or anything with her. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we were touring and everything, so it was so like this timing was always wild. You know what I mean? Like Bear was on the road. Like I left Ohio and hopped on road. Like I didn't even go over to LA. I was in LA for like one day. We got the Sprinter, hit the road. You know what I mean? So like I never really got to lock in with her in the studio. But I want to, of course. Like we've talked about it though. You know.
For sure.
So it's not like we haven't had the combo. But yeah, it hasn't happened yet, but coming soon.
Hey, when it does, that session's gonna be hitting. I already know, bro.
I want to just cook, you know, bro. I used to sleep in the studio like back when me and Bear lived together. Like I sleep down there in like a Supreme fucking sleeping bag, bro. I'm in the stew in the Supreme sleeping bag, no cap, bro. I was down there, you know what I mean? It was just like a dungeon, but it was like a good one, you know what I mean? Like the like
Yeah,
you know, it's just like wake up, play music loud as fuck, go to sleep, music's go, you know what I mean? It was just like that's what I would do, bro. I love the shit, you know? Like
definitely. That's what's up. Oh yeah. Um, also switching it up just a little bit. Uh,
where
do you have do you have a favorite song like of all time that you've worked on?
favorite song. Um hmm. I mean, yeah, of course. I would say honestly, yeah. I mean, drugs fade, bro. Like that's it. Like that had just the story behind it and like the emotions and the drama and it never really coming out and not coming out the way it was supposed. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I got that shit like tatted on me, gang. Like,
Oh yeah,
you feel me? Like it's like, bro, hold on. All right, here we go. It's like, bro, it's yadded on your boy. You feel me?
that's
Like,
fire. What's the
but
story
it's like,
behind that song?
bro, this girl I used to talk to, like, um, I went to Boulder, Colorado, bro, high as fuck, off the acid, off the Molly, just rolling. It's like a RL Grime show. Bear opened. It was RL Grime, Bear, and Ty Dolla Sign. And this is like 2016 maybe or 2017, but um yeah, I hadn't seen her for years. Like we talked on the phone. She was living in Switzerland and all types of shit. But I met her on a plane, like randomly. Like we just randomly ended up going to the same destination, but like we were friends, just meeting in the airport, and that's random because I had never done that before, and I haven't since. You feel me?
Yeah,
But yeah, me and her were just up to like 6, 7 a.m. And then like I hope you feel the same when the drugs fade line came. You know what I mean? Like that night. So like I saved it in my phone, and then shit, bro. Like one night it was like my boy Jerry Good and Bear just studio vibing, and then that's that line I had. I'm like, bro, you gotta put this in a song. Don't know what the hell else y'all gonna say, but this gotta be used. And then you know what I mean, like that. You know what I mean, that's where it came from. So it's like that's probably the most. You know what I mean, like my most favorite song for sure.
that's
That
what's
I've
up.
for sure.
That's cool. Are there any other artists that are on your radar right now that like you don't have anything out with just yet? Anybody that you've been
Um,
like kind of talking to?
bro. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this girl named Alice Era. I have songs with her though, but she's super hard. Like she's like the new R&B. Like she's super hard. Like check her out. Um, who else? I mean, I've been listening to like a lot of random stuff, bro. Like I can't even. Let me see. Like I'm always looking though. Like I know I like Chandler's stuff. Like I like Sophia's stuff. Sophie's stuff. I like what else? I mean, there's so many. Like there's so much music out, bro. Let
Yeah,
me see.
there's
Like,
definitely a lot of good shit coming out right now.
bro, it's everywhere, low key. I mean, there's just so many, bro. I mean, I can't if I could go through my likes, you know what I mean? Like I would just it'd be a bunch of I mean, I'm still listening to Skizzy Mars. Um I listen to like a lot of house music, like EDM type stuff. Box Boys, he's super dope. You guys got to check him out. Um Let me see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like basically around that, and like basically the homie stuff. I'm more of a
For
person who's
sure.
playing like people I know. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Stuff
most
I
definitely.
really like. You know, I'm not listening to the top hits on Spotify. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I like that playlist. Like, unless I'm on it, when y'all add me on
All
it,
right.
I'm gonna hit that like button. But
Yeah, most
not,
definitely.
not listening to like Billboard stuff or yeah. I mean, it's more like underground and the homie stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. Um, that's something else for you. You gonna pop out to a retreat finally?
Yeah, man. I gotta, cause like it's just going viral now, and I'm just like, God damn it. I knew you could do
Yeah,
it, but I gotta come now. And Tabari was just there. I was talking to him before he pulled up, like to the last one. Um, Literally, like right before he pulled up, I talked to him, and then I was like, Yeah, bro, I'm going to one of them. And he's like, Yeah, bro. He's like Stafford down here with motion. I'm like, Bro, trust me, I know.
damn.
I've been hit. You know what I mean? Because I think I told him about you. I forgot. I think I sent him a song you did, and I was like, "Oh, I know him." I was like, "Yeah, that's my boy." You know what I mean? And then I seen you did the
Yeah,
stuff with Chandler, and then he's like on Not Fit, so I was like, "That's Jay Hill." You know what I mean? So I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's my boy Stafford." Like, you know,
yeah.
and
It was so crazy, like how much of a full circle moment that was for everything. Because
yeah,
I kid you not, bro. Like when I like before I ever got into music, bro. Like I was bumping Blackbear all the time. I found Billie Eilish because of the Blackbear remix. Like that was the first time I heard Billie Eilish, and it
hmm
was like, bro, I think it was my second tattoo I ever got was like a Blackbear tattoo.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah. But
it
yeah,
was it's a little rose right here, and it says, "I hope your whole life sucks without me."
oh
Yeah,
yeah, you were feeling it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think
I was hit full effect with that shit, and then it was just so crazy how like I got connected to you. I'm not gonna lie, that was like right when I was really getting into music and shit. So
yeah.
I was like a little bit fanboy, and I was like, oh shit, this is the guy. And
Yeah,
then to be able to lock in a bunch of records with you, and then get connected with Tabari, who's like a
yeah.
big part of that journey as well. Like it's pretty dope, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's a small world, you know. And it's like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this is 2019. Like, it's not even like I was on some ego shit or cocky. I didn't follow anybody back, but I wasn't on the internet. I'm not an internet person like that. I started following people back like 2019 or like 2020, bro. Like, not even on no ego shit. My homie came over one night and was like, "Bro, why ain't you following nobody?" I'm like, "I don't know. I got like 20,000 followers on Twitter." He like, "You should be following people." I'm like, "All right, bet." I just start following people back. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, I just started following people. Like, not even just trying to be cocky. It's just like I wasn't really on the internet. I just kind of steered
yeah,
away. You know what I mean? Especially when I moved out of LA, I just kind of gave it up because at home bro, they use Snapchat and that's it. No one's on the gram. I'm not seeing no Instagram posts. Everyone's on Snapchat. It's old school. That's it. You
for
know,
sure.
Facebook. You know, like they're Facebookers and Snapchatters. That's it. So it's like at home, I ain't on the gram. You know, so it's like,
Yeah,
it's like I mean, linking with you and then seeing like, I mean, all your stuff going off. I'm just like, what I mean? Like, it's dope to see because it's like, bro, it's a real one. You know what I mean? And you ain't switching up. You know what I mean? No one got a bad story about you. You know what I mean? You ain't getting tagged, ripping people off. And, you know what I mean? You stole 500 from this guy and send it
oh
back.
hell no,
You know?
most
Like, it's like,
definitely.
That's what I try to do, the honor and the dignity respect thing. You feel me? Like if something's wrong, fuck, we can fix it right now. Like I ain't trying to. We don't need no beef. We don't need no drama. You feel me? Like that's why even the Shannon thing, I was like, bro, don't text me. You're about to like give me percents on your songs. Then when it's time to do it, you ghost me. Then you block me at some point. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you literally have posts on from your page tagging me, thanking me, and you're the best, and you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, like, are you like you can't be that dumb, you know? It's like, but she thinks like she's bigger than me, and it's like you just got some streams, and you know what I mean. And, like it's like you don't really have a song with 10 million streams. You know what I mean? Just on at least Spotify wise. You feel me? It's like I'm not saying you need 10, but I'm saying like you should have 100 million, but the music isn't good enough to get you 100 million. You know what I mean? You can't get 10 million because after a while it runs out. Like you know what I mean? The flame burns, so it's like you kind of burn yourself out.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? Before you get started, you know what I mean? You burn it out because it's like the same thing. We know what to expect, you know? So it's like I try to no beefs, no bad stories, no bad energy, you know? Like I steer away from it, you know?
Yeah. A
That's
lot
why
of
stuff
people are
works out
quick
for
to hop
me.
on that.
Yeah,
Like,
bro, if I was a TikToker, I would have had my Shannon Blake scary story like, yeah, don't trust this girl. She, you know, I don't care though, you know, like, cause that just feeds her ego. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, okay, look, I got another hater, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like, but I got a real story. I'm not just internet hating. I can tell the truth, you know? So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
for sure. A lot of people get so wrapped up in that, and then it's like they're spending all their energy on that when they could just, like I always say, like the best revenge is just do better,
no, bro,
like be
that's,
stupid
the,
successful, and that's like literally the best revenge you could possibly have.
bro, that's the answer every time.
It's like somebody
Right.
somebody disses you, tries to clown you online or whatever, and then you pop out with like a million streams, and you don't even elicit it with a response. It's like, you know,
A
that's
milli, bro. My top song has never been posted. Like right now, it's got like 1.6 million streams, but it's not on my. You're not gonna find it on my Instagram. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's organic. It's Spotify. Like I can't control the algorithm, so like I don't try to kind of press the issue. You feel me? I know that it can work, but it's also like I've seen people go viral on TikTok and Instagram, and then the song ain't streaming. So it's like it don't convert over every time, or people are like, yo, I need.
Yeah. And it's a bad look when that happens low key too, because it's like if there's an artist that's like really good at like skits and entertainment and shit like that, and then they have like 800K on Instagram, but they have like 2,000 monthly listeners,
Literally,
anybody that's doing anything important is automatically just like not gonna give a shit
nope.
about you now because it's like okay you can maybe like a brand will fuck with you and like be like oh
Yeah,
yeah put our products in the shit but like when it comes to the music and shit like nah bro unless you start actually getting some streams and like make your shit about the music like it don't matter.
yeah, bro. Like I know a guy who had like 1.2 million followers and 500 monthly listeners. Yeah, it isn't crossing over. So it's like, yeah, they're not there for that.
Yeah, and the top song will have like 5,000 streams or something.
And they got hella followers and they're posting it a bunch and they got reaction video, but it's like, bro, it doesn't cross over, you know. And I know how it works as well. It's like third party. Like, bro, the $1 Million Baby song blew up because Yeet posted it. People thought it was Yeet's song,
Oh,
and it
for
wasn't.
real?
He was just listening to it. Yeah, it wasn't. But that's good marketing. I need a third party to say my shit hard.
Most
That put
definitely.
it on immediately. Oh, it's not Yeet. Oh, but the song hard. Fuck it. Like that's
Yeah.
how Nav blew up, bro. He like people were posting Nav shit under Post Malone, but it was a Nav song. It was like
Mm.
Post Malone, 10 toes down. It wasn't Post Malone. It was Nav.
Yeah,
You
and
feel
then
me?
there's
I,
like the whole
I
shock factor of like, oh shit, like, you know, who's
you
this?
feel me?
For sure.
So it's like it's the internet's tricky. That's why I just like kind of try new ways or do you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I do my own thing or I let stories build. You feel me? Like I don't want to just overexert myself and not have nothing to say. Like I did a podcast gap for 4 years, so I just built a bunch of stories. You know what I mean? Now I can tell a bunch of stories. You know what I mean? Like there's just so much that I could build. You know what I mean? Just by kind of keeping it to myself.
Most definitely. Yeah, that whole third party thing is really true too. Like I feel like people really don't like give a fuck unless they either see you have results or see somebody else like referring you. I feel like it's like that with anything. It's like this whole weird
Yeah,
thing with the law of attraction and shit.
for sure. Like if you get a cosign, you'll be on. Like, you know what I mean? You get the remix or someone says you're hard, all right, bet you in the game now. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I hate this is my first time even talking about this dumbass shit, but the Hawk Tua girl, all she had to say was that and her life changed.
Literally.
They talk about TV. What'd she do to get on TV? She just answered the question. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It's like they just open the gates. Like it's like, bro, you don't got to do much. Like, that's the work smarter thing. She didn't know what she was doing. I've been on like places where people are doing those interviews, and those girls, I've seen people turn them down and be like, "Yo, I ain't doing it. Like, don't ask me." So the one girl who wants to randomly do it. Guess what? Her life changed. I've done one of those before. The dude didn't send me the content, but it's because like I think he was hating on me. No cap, because it worked. Like I had a pickup line in mine, and it worked. And the girl was like, "Yo, that's a good pickup line." And then I'm like, "Bro, send me that content." Bro, never sent it to me. None of that. And I'm like, "Bro, that could have went viral. That worked. It literally worked." She was like, her friends even said it. She's like, "You got to give him your number. That's a good pickup line." Bro never sent me the content. It was in Austin, bro. But I've done it, so it's like I know, like if you get that little piece, you out of here. You know, that's all you need. Like, and I even tried to script it. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna ask you for your number." I tried to like script it. She's like, "No, let's just do it raw." And I was like, "All right, bet." And then I was like, "Bro, let's film it, do it, da da da." You know, and then never got it. But yeah, I know how that content thing works, bro. You can be out of here overnight. You know what
For
I
sure.
mean? Like, bro, I know your DMs are mad wild after just you can't respond really. It's 100 people like, "Hey, what's up? When's the
Oh,
next
shit.
meet?"
Yeah, bro. So normally I'll get like when one TikTok or reel or whatever does really good, I would say I'll probably get anywhere between like 100 to 200 DMs. And that I can manage. I could get back to 100 people. That's fine. It'll take me like a couple hours probably, but I'll get back to everybody. You know, I want to make sure they all get the chance. But then we had two blow up in the last couple months, right? So
Yeah.
we had this one that like last week hit 2 million finally. And it
Hmm.
was cool, but it kind of converted like the other ones. Like maybe I got like 1,300 followers from it, something like that. But then I had this other one, bro. It got, I think it's still not quite at a million. It's at like 950K right now. But I've
Hmm.
never seen a better converting TikTok in my entire life. It's just one of the dudes playing one of the songs he made at the retreat. I got the
Yeah.
text over it. It's like any other reel I post. And then at the beginning, somebody's like, "Oh my God," like,
Yeah.
whatever. That's like the only difference. And the followers from that one, not even being at half of what the other one is, I got like 7 or 8 thousand followers from it. And I
Yeah.
got like probably 1,200 DMs over the course of 2 weeks. It's like, yeah, I'm still sitting on like 700 DMs. We sold out the September retreat faster than, we sold out any retreat before. And I still have like, probably 400 DMs left. And I've been
Bro, because people
literally,
want that formula, bro. There's
yeah,
like
bro.
saying, not saying nothing's free. So it's like even you got to pay with your soul, money, whatever, time, whatever. So it's like you people want that one little opportunity where it's like maybe this could change my life. Why not? It don't cost that much. I can get that money come and go. So it's like I
Most
spend this.
definitely.
Like, bro, one flight done changed my life. You know what I mean? And the course of direction of how things go, and me missing a flight done changed something. And you know what I mean? Little shit like, bro, I remember I almost got in an accident the day before I DJ'd at Breakaway. Like, I almost hit a deer type shit. Bro, that would have ruined the weekend. The weekend's
Oh,
over. I'm
for
not going.
sure.
Festival's over. No, go home. You got a totaled car. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, bro, little courses just either shows you on the right path or going on the wrong one. You know?
Yeah. And either way, whatever happens, like, you make something out of the situation that you're in type shit.
Mm. No, 100%, bro. Like, bro, I was in Austin for 8 months, bro. I never really listened to house music or none of that. But it's like, bro, when I was there, that's what I had to do. I just had to adapt. Is it the best music in the world? No, it's kind of basic and easy to make, but does it work? Yeah, these people down there love it. It's every night. There's no nights off from it. So it's like, I can't judge. Just gotta let people do them, you know? Is it for me? No, but I can't judge.
Yeah. Yeah, I think definitely one of the best things you can invest in as any kind of creator, like whether you're an artist, videographer, producer, whatever, is just, travel, go see
Hmm.
people, go do things. It's just like, I don't know. I got my start in Alaska.
Yeah, I remember.
I was I was fucking in the military working at a psych ward, doing 14, 16-hour shifts and still was able to make it online and shit. But
Hmm.
then once I finally had opportunities to go to other places, fucking go broke doing my first LA trip. Like I got a bunch of connections off of that and at
Bro, I don't went
the
to LA with
retreats.
$70, bro. I
Yeah.
made it out. I had $70 in my pocket. I remember I sold my Nintendo Switch to go one time.
Yeah.
Like, I was like down bad, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to LA. Made it happen and made it back home. Don't know how, but shit, it worked.
That's my mindset now is like anytime there's a travel opportunity, I'm always taking it. Like
Mm-hmm.
unless I have a really good reason not to, or it's like, hella expensive,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm just gonna take it. Like I just got invited to be a guest speaker at this random event in Portland. They want me to it's like a 2-day thing. There's gonna be like a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of labels and shit there. And they were talking about like me doing like a whole sponsorship package and I gotta fly out there and all that. But I was like, what else am I gonna do that weekend? Like,
Right.
what's the worst case scenario if I spend like 500 to $1,000, like still be all right. But then all the opportunities that are gonna come from that, like if I get 2 people to join the retreat, if I get like 10 people to buy a beat, like it's
Mm,
automatically paid for itself. So if like any one of those connections make one of those things happen over the next like year, it's like, okay, cool, I made my money back. And
yeah.
now we're up. It's like compounding.
No, you're not lying. It's like you also have to you have to touch ground a lot of places and shake hands with people and like you have that real life interaction. It's cool to text, it's cool to call, but that real life interaction is gonna build, what I mean, memories. Like my boy, LJ, he's like the weekends like music director. Like he does he plays bass for him. He's been doing it for 10 plus years already. You know what I mean? Like randomly they had a show in Seattle. It was his birthday. I just flew in just because it was his birthday, just on some homie shit. Not even like, bro, pay for my flight, bro. No, I literally just flew in for his birthday. The show was the next day, but I just flew in like, bro, I'll celebrate your birthday with you. You know what I mean? We went to some random. We were in Seattle. We went to some random bar. They're playing. He's from LA. Like he's a Crip. All that. Like they playing Snoop Dogg. Somebody in the spot got a Kobe jersey on, and in the Laker, he got the whole fit on. He got the wristbands.
Oh
He
yeah.
got the shoes, the pants, and the jersey, like the whole Lakers fit in the club, bro.
Oh yeah,
And
he
it's,
lit.
and it's his birthday though, you know what I mean? Just on some random life shit. Like it's really a West Coast party right now in Seattle. Like they're playing literally Dr. Dre and Snoop but it's like I was glad I was there just for his random birthday. And then it's like, bro, they're actually like they know you're in here kinda. Like you actually from LA. But it's like you gotta just like I'm not friends with him because he's the weekend's bass player. Like he didn't even know I made music. He hit me up. Was like, bro, I didn't know you was working on all this stuff. Like, I just thought you was cool. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
bro, I just be chilling. He didn't know. He had no clue what I did. He just was like, bro, wait, you worked on this? You know what I mean? Or like, so it's just like, I just actually like to meet people on like the ground level. Not like I don't want to even. I'd rather you not follow me and you meet me than follow me. Like, damn, he was cool. Oh, he's got this too. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to come like, hey, I'm this guy.
Most definitely. Yeah, producers are always doing that shit right now. Like I don't know if you really tapped into like I don't know, like trap producers and shit like
Mm,
that, bro, but it's so fucking corny. It's like, bro, every single video that people are making on YouTube is like how to network and it'll just be a whole video of like All
I'd
right,
have
so
never heard
you
videos were
you gotta
free.
go you gotta go to genius.com. You gotta look at, this Nardowick song, look at who produced it, and then you're gonna make this message and you're gonna write out the first sentence and then you're gonna copy paste the rest. And you just do that all day long, and eventually somebody's really gonna fuck with you and they're gonna use your loops and you're gonna get Nardowick placements and you're gonna be a super producer. And it's like, bro, it's so fucking like there's some people that's like that. It's like I respect a lot of these guys that are like, making videos and shit like that because they like actually have been through it and they're making their connections. But like even the people who are educating people on it have it all wrong because it's like
Yeah.
they didn't get those opportunities by just messaging upon a bunch of people because they saw it on a Genius page. They built
Mhm.
genuine connections with these people, but they're
Mhm.
like, oh, hey, they're also on this Genius page. So you could just, find them all there and you could just send them your stuff and it's
It
gravy.
could be somebody's cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it could be somebody's brother. Like it could be, you know what I mean? Like you said, the connection is like you don't know their connection. It wasn't a DM. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like some of these people ain't even running their pages, so you're not talking to them. So even if you think you got a message from them, it's not from them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like y'all can't. There isn't an instructional video. I could. The only thing I would say, mine would be short as hell. I'd be like, "Be you," and then that's the end of
Most
the video.
definitely.
That's the only way it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
People can scout out, like especially people with talent. They can scout out fake, or they can scout out if you got
Oh
it, or
yeah.
they're like, "Ah, you ain't got it."
No, for
You know what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah, and people are always like, "Oh, how do I like what am I supposed to say to somebody that like I'm trying to connect to?" I was like, "Bro, just like talk, be a human. Like
Mhm.
we're not be making robots. Like just make a genuine connection." Like I already know, and I'm sorry in advance, but you're probably gonna get a couple of DMs from some producers after this that watch the first 5 minutes and they're like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
got loops for Blackbear, bro."
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. God, the first like, damn, he worked with him, damn. But it's like, bro, even back then, it was like I was hitting up people that we wanted. No, not even we wanted to work with, that we needed to work with. You feel me? Like I hit up the right people. Like I knew who to hit up, what sound we needed. So it's like I knew certain songs, like who we needed on it, type shit. You know, like I knew what was because I knew what was hip and what was going on. So it's like I'm on that. I'm researching. You know what I mean? I'm a lurker. I'm lurking. So it's like I'm doing that background work all the time, bro. Like all the time. Like, brother, I got a bunch of troll accounts that people probably don't even know it's me. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
it's like, bro, I try to be forward thinking. You know?
What's a way that a producer or like somebody that could potentially help you out with some records, like what's a way that they would stand out to you and you would like you would notice them without them like directly reaching out and saying let's work.
I mean, bro, I probably would just hear it. Like, you know what I mean? Or Spotify or Instagram. Like, I'm not like a hater. Like, I'll reach out. If some shit is hard. If I don't comment on the video, I'm gonna send it to him. Like, yo, this shit is hard. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna either like it or DM him like, yo, this shit is hard. I just heard the song. I'm banging it right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'll send a video or like, yo, this song's dope. Like, like I'm not like if you send it, yeah, I'll probably check it out, but I'd rather find it organically. Like I don't, bro, I've never DM'd you my music. I never was like, Stafford, check me out. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
Yeah,
Like
and
if you,
same here.
yeah, you never were like, yo, you gotta listen to this right now, bro. New music, you know what I mean, bro? If I'm gonna hear it, like it's gonna happen, like for sure.
Yeah, that's the quickest way for me not to fuck with somebody anymore. Is like if every week they're sending me like their reel or their song that they dropped or whatever. It's like that's the thing that a lot of artists need to get hip to is like, make people want to come to you rather than like trying to force it down people's throats. Because if you tell somebody, yo, stream this song, ain't nobody gonna stream the song. But if put it out, you got some dope visuals and
Hmm.
maybe you do one of those TikToks that's like your friend reacting to it or something like that. Like people are probably gonna reach out to you and be like, yo, this is dope. But
Hmm.
if you're just but if even if you're doing all that and then you also send it to everybody and you're like mass sending the reels and or you're like
Yeah.
DMing people like, yo, did you check this out? You check this out. And it's like it's just not gonna work. You're hurting yourself so bad by doing that. It goes back to the whole like, third party, like somebody else referring the music versus,
Yeah.
you or whatever.
Some dude literally just DM me. It's so funny. He said, "Yo, bro, I'm a fan of your production. Wanted to send you a remix I did of I Had Some Help by Post Malone. I bet you never thought this song would sound this way." So you're telling me that you're a fan of my music and this remix you did, I never thought it would sound like this. You know what I mean? It's like you're spamming.
Most definitely.
You know what
Yeah,
I
you
mean?
probably hit up like 100 other people with the same
You
exact message trying to
you
get something to stick.
you feel me? You never thought it'd sound like this, bro. That is literally like I don't know who you paid to send it or if you send it yourself, but that doesn't get people's attention. That's spam. I
Most
delete
definitely.
requests. You know what I mean? If you
100%.
say, "Hey, what up? I'm a fan of this," and then or you send a song or I talk to you like, "Oh yeah," then you be like, well, "Let's work." I'm like, "All right, bet. Send me your email," or you know what I mean? But it's not like it's hard to work with me. It's just like the way you approach it.
Most definitely. Just
Like I don't
be a
like,
real person. It's not hard.
bro. We can send me a meme. That'll open up the. I'm like, yo, that's funny. You know what I mean? Like, or you know what I mean? Tag me in a meme, something like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm hard to reach. Like, you know what I mean? Me, you be chopping it. You know what I mean? It don't matter if it's text, the gram, you feel me, Discord, it don't matter. It's like you can get a
Yeah.
hold of me.
And it's different for every person too. It's like that's the way that people can reach you. But like another person, if they send them a meme, they might just be grinding 24/7. They don't, they don't
Yeah.
like looking at memes. They don't like getting like these random message requests of like, hey, how's it going, man? Or like whatever. So I think
Yep.
another big part is like really, do your homework, like study into who you're looking at. Because if somebody
Yeah.
just hits me off the random, like they don't follow me, they've never liked any of my shit, and they just hit me up. They're like, "Yo, can I send some loops?" And I'm like, "For what?" But if somebody like did their research, they're like, "Oh, I fuck with this song that you did with this person." I don't know if you're looking for more shit like that or not, but like, in
Yeah.
case you are, I
That's
got some of this stuff, like, whatever. Like that's so much different to me. And it's those minor details and not something that you could just like, you look at my first Instagram post, you're like, oh, those retreats are dope, bro. Anyways, can I send loops? Like, it's not like
yeah.
that. You gotta like genuinely just do some research. Like, it's gonna be so much more effective for you to like spend a week, like not even like a consistent week, just like over the
Yeah.
course of a week, like you check somebody's page out, you're watching what they're posting on their stories and be like, okay, so this is the kind of person they are. This seems to
Mm-hmm.
be like what they're working on. This is what they care about right now. Like, how can I, do the dots connect with what I'm doing? And if not,
Mm-hmm.
like, whatever, keep following them. Maybe something will at some point because timing's a big thing. But
Yeah.
then, you could fuck with different people and be like, oh, I've been waiting because I do all this EDM shit, but now I see you doing all this EDM stuff. So let me hit you up now that it seems like that's kind of where you're at.
You feel me? No, yeah,
Yeah,
you like you're paying attention. That's
most
why I hit you
definitely.
about the song again. I was listening to it, then I'm like, okay, hold on. I knew that I knew there was something there just because off the sample alone. I know, because, bro, I just seen that on the internet from Ellie that day, and I'm like, this can be, you could turn this into something. I don't know how, but then, you know what I mean? And then it's like Fred again sampling her, Skrillex sampling. This is how they do it. You
Most
see something
definitely.
small, get inspired, and then you make, you know what I mean, something wild from it. You feel me? And then it's like I'm doing festivals, so it fits the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, the timing's
I'll put
everything.
I'll put a song out 5 times, bro. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep. I'll make it longer, make it shorter. Cause even like the song Bieber posted, it dropped the first time in February. Then I re-dropped it in December, but I only re-dropped it because I was going to the Chiefs game that weekend. I didn't know anything about it getting playlisted, no new music for it, none of that. I just put it out again. Like, you know what I mean? Just because I'm at the Chiefs game this weekend, I need something to post. You know what I mean? New song, I'm at the Chiefs game. So it's like I kind of set it up, but then when new music Friday, all that stuff popped off, and then I'm like, damn, timing. Like, it came out again, and then it worked.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I'm hype on our song, because it's like, you know what I mean? It's good timing for us, and I'm playing a festival the next day. I can literally see it live if it works or not, you know?
Most definitely. Yeah,
So
I
it's,
think I think that one's gonna have so much potential dropping it the second time. Because I do
yeah,
agree. I think that intro definitely needed to be cut down a little bit.
yeah.
But even
No,
Ellie
but
was
that's the
really
thing.
fucking with it. I showed it to her backstage
Yeah.
after that Teddy Swim show when I finally got to meet her doing the photography and shit. And she would really fuck on this. She's like, man, that's so dope.
Bro. I'm telling you, you feel me, bro? Like in the way it is, bro. It's that like it's like ethereal. It's like it's just like it gives you like that euphoric feeling. Like, bro, you high as hell at a festival. That's going off. You're literally with the lights, pyro. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like a vision thing. It's like I can see it at the right stage, the right setting. You know, it's
most
like it
definitely.
can be
Shout out to
done.
North Ride for that drop. That shit goes
Yeah, shout out
crazy as fuck.
North Ride's a real one. I hit him too. I was like, bro, we're re-putting it out. Because sometimes people be like, yo, what, again? But I'm like, bro, listen, it's shorter. It's going to hit.
It's
You
the
know what I
way to
mean?
do
This
it.
is weird about the short songs. Like, it's like you don't got that much time, but it's enough. And then it's like, damn, it's over? That's why now we can, since it'll like look brand new, we can just drop it again, but extended version. You feel me? It's like
Yeah,
there's ways to play it now. There's a shorter version, so it's like I'm not like I see all the angles. You feel me? Like the VIP version, it can be longer,
yeah,
and then
for sure.
the VIP. So it's
Yeah, it's
like,
like extended cuts of shit on YouTube. It's the same type of thing.
bro, they looping it. They loop the song, and it's just extended. You know what I
A
mean?
10-hour version on Spotify. Let's go.
Bro, them I remember like this is like right when XXX was popping off, but they had his song like 10-hour XXX loop. He was the
Oh
first person
yeah.
I've ever seen with his music 10
Oh
hour.
yeah.
Like I don't know what was kids just sad at that point. They were just going through it.
Bro, I think that just made it like cool to be sad. Like there was a whole like 3 year time where it was like if you're sad, you're cool. Like you're on top. Depressed gang.
Oh, we you know me and Bear always doing that Twitter stuff, so it's like, bro, we were eating off sad
Oh
tweets.
my God, yeah.
Eating, bro. I had
Bro.
beef. I had girls beefing. I hop on Twitter and fry them. Like, bro,
Yeah.
Twitter was a weapon. Like, we were
Oh
so,
my God. I could
bro.
imagine, bro. I wasn't really on Twitter back then, but like, when I first like really started getting into it, like y'all were some of the first people that I followed on there because it was just like consistent and a lot of the shit was just funny. Like I still follow Bear on there and I see some
Yeah.
funny ass shit every once in a while.
Yeah,
It's
it's supposed to be comedy behind it. Because, like, it wasn't ever like we were like middle of the night sad and it's like, damn, bro, post that sad. It's like,
yeah.
no. It's like, we're literally, like, I'm blowed and I'm like, bro, this is funny as hell. You know what I mean? Like, uh, you know, like, Shut the Fuck Up, the song with, like, him and Mike.
Yeah.
The original lyrics that I pitched were from a meme, and it's like an ovary, and then the ovary is like, "Why did you overreact?" You know what I mean? So it's a flip on the meme. Like, I ain't hit you back, now you're overreacting, but it's like an ovary flip because it's a girl. You know what I mean? But it's like it's from a
Yeah.
meme, so it's like it's funny stuff. You know, it's
Most
not always
definitely.
gotta be like deep and like, oh, my feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not like sitting there like you're both just happen to be sad. You're like, yeah, man, post that shit. I feel
Yeah,
that
high as hell, smoking high.
shit.
Just trolling, like trying to be funny and start drama, you know.
Oh, most definitely.
So it's like, you know what I mean? But like that's how it is. It's like I just try to be real as possible, bro. That's the only way it can work. That's my advice for people. Be real. You might have to shape shift a little bit or adapt. That's not There's nothing wrong with adapting. But stay true to yourself. Like don't be like, oh man, I can't believe I was doing that. I got like lost control. Like don't lose control of yourself. Stay focused on you.
Most
Don't let the
definitely.
environment control you and people's opinions or how they view you. Like, don't let them do that. Some people got 9 to 5s. They look at us like crazy people. So it's
Hmm.
like, and I'm looking at them just as crazy. Like, you know, so it's like, hey, you're crazy too to me, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's not that deep. Like if it is that deep, just fucking turn your phone off.
yeah, that's it.
There you
Don't,
go. Take a break. Live a little bit.
yeah, don't have one. Call Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, call them, tell them disconnect your phone if you that
Be like, I'm
bad.
done with this shit.
They'll turn it off so quick. They're like, okay, no problem. Click. You owe us 300 still, but we'll turn your phone off. You don't
All
got no
right.
problem. You
Most
know?
definitely. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if there's one takeaway for anybody listening to this for sure, it's just be yourself. Fucking
Yourself, man.
that's what my grandpa told me ever since I was a kid is like do what you like, figure out figure out the right way to do it, and
Mm-hmm.
the money's gonna follow. Like the success is gonna follow. Like there's no guidebook to you know the success really. I mean, there's like a lot of things you could read that like might help. Like, yeah, maybe getting up earlier and maybe not being a lazy piece of shit is gonna help. But like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, no two people really have the exact same success story.
Yeah. No, not
It's
at all,
like,
bro.
yeah, you
Like,
can't watch a YouTube guide and then be a platinum producer. Like you got to do your own research, learn your own shit, take your own path. Fucking
bro, like mine's like I'll make it quick, but it's like I can't tell someone drop out of community college, go to a random art school, drop out of there, go to LA, meet this guy. I can't tell you that. It's not
yeah,
gonna work. You know what I mean? Like it's like, bro, I worked at a factory, didn't want to work at a factory, went to community college, dropped out, went to an art. It's like, bro, there's so many things where it's like we don't have the same story, so you can't get this story. You feel me? Like,
most definitely. Yeah, like if they tried to do that, they'd probably end up fucking somehow in LA on the streets, homeless,
yeah,
with nowhere to go, nobody to talk to because they were trying to replicate the exact same thing that you did. And it's just,
you feel me?
timing is everything, right time, right place. Like, but those things will happen as long as you're just taking on opportunities and, putting yourself in rooms and being a cool person.
Yeah, like when I seen you doing like the photography for Ellie, I was like, my boy Stafford is out in the mix. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Like, bro, that's how I got on. Like doing photography, I was with Tabari. You know what I mean? Like, I got emails with Tabari like from 2012. Like he was tapped in. We didn't even know each other, but he still was hitting me back. Like, yeah, we could work together someday. You know what I mean? So it's just like there's just like, you know what I mean, like you can't write this shit and we're still cool, like, you know what I mean, it's like
Yeah,
it's still there, you know what I mean, it's not, it wasn't fake, it was like
most
he was being
definitely.
real then, and you know what I mean, and then he knows like the history and all the stuff we did together, like, you know what I mean, it wasn't like it's made up, like he knows what I was doing, so it's like
Yeah,
respect level, you know,
most definitely.
like I'm not
Tabari's
the
the
biggest
goat, bro.
I'm not the biggest producer songwriter in the world, but like he knows if I get in a room with anyone, I can make something happen. You feel me? Doesn't matter
Most
who it is.
definitely.
You feel me?
That's what's important. Bro, shout out to Jabari. I'm
Shout out to
pretty sure that I'm gonna be able to get into Broccoli City, like do a whole fucking festival media pass. Cause
yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
cause
that's coming up soon, ain't it?
yeah, it's this weekend. He texted
Oh,
me
this
last night. I asked him months ago about it, and he said he would, tap in. So I like,
yeah,
maybe it's so hard to get into a festival as media
yeah,
unless you have like a whole like a
bro.
media company or whatever.
They
And
want
he hit
the
me back last night. He's like, yeah, 95% sure you can get in and like do the whole festival and shit. Like I was thinking I was only gonna get to do Tizo's set, but he's talking about
mhm.
doing the whole thing. I'm like, man, he's so
Yeah,
goated for that. Like he's just always looking out for people. He's dope.
yeah. No, that's it's good too because it's like, bro, them festivals are hard to get in, bro. I promise you. If you're not on the label
Yeah.
or direct support of the artist who is and like they have to get them a media pass. It ain't even like
Yeah.
they, you know what I mean? It's like I need a pass for my camera guy. Like that, they have to say that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you
Yeah.
know, I go to Lala every year, but it's because my friend, like, she works, like, sells cookies. So it's like she has a worker, like, a worker passes. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, those are hard to get. You can't, it's a 4 day Lollapalooza. This could be the $1,300, $1,400, $1,500. Bro, they're not handing them out.
Most definitely.
They're not. Like I can't plug people. Like maybe someday, maybe one day or two, but it's like I can't just. Yeah, hell yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Festival big, bro.
No, for sure. I also feel like uh people who are in the industry like Tabari really stand out because and this is for anybody listening, this is some sauce. It's like managers, people who are like trying to network with you on some marketing shit, or like anybody who's responsible for big records and shit like that. It's people like Tabari that really stand out to me because instead of them talking your ear off about like what they could do for you and like all these
Yeah,
opportunities they have, it's like he just sits down and he's like, what are you trying to do? Like
yeah.
where creatively are you trying to go? Like what's your plan? What's and asking you a bunch of questions about like where you want a record to go, what your
Mm-hmm.
vision is, rather than just trying to be like, oh, you have to do it this way because this is what works. Like this is what I did, like
Mm-hmm.
And people like that really get it. So sticking more to people who are like that is going to be so much better than working with all these people that are like, oh yeah, I can manage you. You know, this is the percent. We got to do this. Like, this is how you're going to
Yeah.
market it. Like all that shit. Like, you got to watch out for those people. You get
No, for
scammed so
sure.
fast like that.
For sure. Yeah, no, he's more of a like a brick by brick type of, he wants like to build it over time. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna get this miracle. Like even like people like you've been going viral, right? Your life has changed a little bit, but it isn't this drastic change where you could just go buy a mansion yourself and a boat
Right.
and you still gotta build. You're
Most
building all
definitely.
viral. Like now you have a platform established and people know what you bring in, so you go from that, like, you know what I mean? You gotta build it by build. You wanna rent out a motherfucking hotel at some point. You know what I mean? We had a resort for the weekend. We moved past the mansion. Now we at the resort for the weekend. I got the whole 3 days. Pull up.
Most
You know,
definitely.
like you want to make it something. You want a festival. Who don't want their own festival and people performing and you know what I mean? Who don't want to go? We could go to the forest or some venue stage out in the woods. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You already got people coming to Florida, so it's like you want to take this everywhere. We in Seattle, we in Chicago, we in, you know,
Most
people say, oh,
definitely.
he went viral, he made it. Nah, it doesn't. That just gives
I
you
don't
a little
know.
boost.
Yeah, no, this is just like a little extra sum to, keep pushing. Like this is really the
Yeah.
start. What I've been telling everybody is that like after this last retreat and when we dropped the documentary and stuff, like that was the end of season one of the retreats. Like
Mm-hmm.
before we had the branding and stuff, that was the prequel. Then we had the branding, and up until this last retreat, that was all season one. And now we're in season two. September is about to be the kickoff to season two. It's about to go
Yeah.
crazy as fuck. But it's still, just the beginning. Could be
Yeah.
the first of like 30 seasons.
Yeah. No, it's like, bro, motherfuckers like it's like, bro, there's someone who was at the first one who probably will never come back. Like that was it. Like that was the last retreat. It's like, bro, it's like a TV show. It's like, yo, they're off for the season. He's gone. Somebody might
Yeah.
be there for 3 or 4, then they're
Got
gone.
kicked off the island.
You feel me? Love Island, he's gone. Get him out of here. It's like that's how it is too. That's the music industry. It's like some people are there for the whole time, and then some people are gone. They're here today, gone tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? And bro, I look at this shit like the WWE. My favorite wrestler, Scott Hall, popped off at 37. I have hella time. I'm not 37, so it's like I still got time to build my, like, bro. The Undertaker was prime Undertaker at 45. Like, you talking about the Undertaker, the
Yeah,
GOAT,
and that's a physical sport too. That's not
bro.
even like music. You can make music at 80 years old.
Yeah, it's like, bro, they're jumping off ladders and flying out the ring. You know what I
Oh
mean?
God.
So it's like, bro, I'm looking at them like, all right, I'm basing it off that. Like, at their prime is at this age. Okay, bet. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, we talk about like they're prime athletes and they're in their 40s. You know what I mean? It's like this is their prime, their 40s. It's like, bro, your prime can be at any time, really.
Most definitely.
I feel like I hit like a good stride where I could balance off and just stay maintained. Now I need to go just to rise. You feel me? Like I'm gonna do breakaways again next year. I'm going. You know what I mean? That's not going away. I just got to build up, getting higher to stage spot. And I play basically. I pick my slots like every time. So I play late. I closed one time. I opened. I played at 5. I played at 4. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
done, like I've, you know what I mean, I'm just building, you know what I mean, more of a story, like
absolutely.
next year I want to bring a Chiefs player to Breakaway, you know what I mean, like, yo, I'm here with a Chiefs player, like,
Yeah, that'd be fire.
you feel me, like it's like I'm trying to do more things, like, so it's like I'm building it for sure.
Most definitely. What's the next big thing for you? We'll close off on that.
Really, bro, just the album in like September 5th. I already got the date locked. I just gotta find a cover, man. I've been searching. I'm in the web right now, trying to look for one of them faces, man.
There's a lack of dimes.
Lack of dimes, yeah. Not really. It's just like it's hard to, because I want something for my feed and I want something clickable. So
Yeah.
it's I want like that figure, that face, like what I mean, that sticks out. Like
Oh,
my
you should
friends,
slide the Hawk 2 girl $500. Call it a day.
I hunt it for Hawk too. No, bro, she's charging. 10,000.
Oh yeah, I
Shaq's
believe
working
it.
her out, bro. She's got a fucking
Oh yeah.
got an agent and everything now, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Like, and that dude who interviewed her, no one knows what it is. He just had the best interview of all time, basically. Because
Yeah.
and this is the thing. All right, it's so funny because it's like the guy. I wonder who she was fucking with before the fame, because I know he's probably sick.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Like, bro, she didn't hock to him. My shit. What the?
It's like
Yeah, I just hit that last week. Wait, what the fuck?
he texts her like the minute after it comes out, like, but you don't do that for me.
Come on, bro. Our boy, bro. Like, come on, man. I hate it, man. I love it, but I hate it. But yeah, it's just like, it's like, bro, overnight it could happen though.
Most definitely.
Mine was a journey. It's been one, but it's like low key. It also happened overnight. Like I was in LA in a week, and then it became, what I mean, a story. Like it took a week, and I was on. So it's
Most
like,
definitely. Hey,
so it's
don't
bro,
discredit her. She been practicing that shit for years before she ever did that interview. She had to
her
build
dad,
that shit.
her dad was like, I told you to stop drinking. That because like she's just wilding, man.
Hey, yo, that's funny as hell. Well, cool,
Of
man. I appreciate you coming on here. Lots of
course, bro.
gems, lots of philosophical shit this time for sure.
Yeah, nah, I liked it, man. I appreciate you having me, man. Um, yeah, album September 5th. Our song the 16th, Breakaway, playing it, promo. I'm gonna have merch, hopefully. You know what I mean? And I guess we just gotta keep going. And I'm coming to a retreat, bro.
Most definitely. Steve's got to
When
come into a retreat. Fuck with
coming,
us.
I'm coming. Wait, when's it? Where's the next one?
So the next one is September 16th through 23rd. We don't have any more like bed spots or anything like that because
Bro, I'll just get a hotel or an Airbnb down there. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
most definitely. So
pull
yeah, we
up.
got that one's gonna be dope as fuck. That one's gonna be like our spotlight one because
Wait, what
that's
the dates again?
September 16th through 23. We got two side by side houses, and then
Yeah.
we got an extra B&B that's just gonna be like for the girls that are coming.
Mhm.
And then we're also doing a pre-party for like the first 3 days before for anybody that wants to slide to that. But there's gonna be like 70 people at this one.
Nice.
It's gonna
Okay,
be
bro, pull up
turned.
because my boy, he lives like outside of Tampa, and he told me to come. He's moving like August 9th, so he told me to come like down there. So I'm gonna just set it all up to come that weekend, and then slide down on y'all, turn up, make some music, and then I guess go from there, bro.
Most definitely.
Definitely pulling up, bro. I'm pulling up. No
That's
cap.
gonna
I
be a
ain't.
movie.
No, it
Hell
is.
yeah.
Need to be on cam.
Type
I'm
shit.
go viral.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I appreciate you, man. And till next time.
Bet, bro. Be safe. Hit me. I'll send you the pre-save for our song too.
Fire.
All right, bet, bro.